Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. We are standing here at Albert Tognolini Lookout. We've just driven from Dales this morning, so it's about an hour drive to get here, and it's not even 7 yet, so it's pretty chilly and the sun's just coming up, which is lovely. But this is one of our absolute favourite spots from our Northwest WA series, so we thought we'd check it out again.
100%. I mean, if you check out this, have a look at this view behind us. There is in the distance a truck just coming through the gorge, so you're looking north at the Great Northern Highway as it weaves its way through this gorge and onwards to Port Hedland. So we're going to drive through there very, very shortly. This episode, we intend on getting to Derby, where we're going to meet my parents, who are doing a working lap of Australia, and then all four of us are going to go out to the very famous horizontal waterfalls for a 24-hour tour. So definitely should be very, very good. So lots to look forward to. It's one of those bucket list things. It's not cheap, but it's supposed to be extremely, extremely good. So very, very keen, and let's get on the road and we will see you at Derby.
So, we've kind of put the cameras down today. We've had a pretty chill afternoon, just played some games. Josh has helped his dad with some upgrades to his car that we've brought up for him. And we're just packing our bag because tomorrow we are going to do the Horizontal Falls tour. So we're being picked up at about 9:15 out the front of the caravan park. And we will pick up the camera then and we'll show you what the tour is all about and what is this famous horizontal falls.
Alright, so the day has finally come. We are going on our horizontal falls day and overnight tour, the 24-hour tour today. So it depends on the time of the tides and things when you'll be picked up. Our particular pickup time, we've been told, is 9:15 a.m. So we've got to be out the front of where we're staying at that time for pickup. And they send you an email which has got all the things that you need to know, including things that they recommend you should pack. So we thought we'd run through what we've packed for our 24-hour tour, which includes staying overnight on the boat at the falls. So you're allowed no more than 5 kilos per person in a backpack. So we've got 2 backpacks each, and then in that, starting from the very, very back of our table with everything lovely laid out, we've got some sunscreen, which is essential because you're going to be out in the sun all day. We've got our toiletries. They say bring some water or a refillable water bottle, so we haven't got any refillable water bottles, so once we drink our ones, we're just going to keep them and refill them on board. Some Airguard in case of mosquitoes. We don't know if we're going to need it. That's one of our things that we're just choosing to bring. They haven't recommended we bring it, but we will. Change of clothes for myself, change of clothes for Jackie, including a light jumper or vest in case it gets a bit cool of a night time. A compact lightweight towel. These are, what sort of material are these, Jackie? Almost like a
quick dry.
Yeah, they're like a microfiber, super compact towel. These are massive, right? So if you haven't seen these before, like, these are absolutely huge. So, but they weigh next to nothing. I reckon they're probably no more than 150 grams, 200 grams, if that. So they're mint, and they're a quick dry towel. We got these ones. These are a Dock and Bay towel. We've had them for a number of years. They're quite good. They come in different sizes. That's the extra large size. So we got 2 of those. And then on top of that, we just have some stuff. They recommend taking a digital camera, which we have in here. And then we've got obviously our GoPro stuff to try and film. So we've got 2 GoPros, all our batteries recharged, and I've got a little hat clip so I can, clip it on top of my hat if things get too hectic and I can't hold on to the GoPro. Sunglasses are a must, so we've got those, and we're packing some charging cords. We don't know if we can recharge our phone, but we'll take them because they don't take up much space. Obviously, all our keys, phones, wallets, all that sort of essential things that you take with you everywhere, we're taking as well. So that's it pretty much. Hopefully it'll be good. The time currently is 8:45 a.m, so we've got half an hour until pickup. So we're going to bundle this all back up and then make our way out the front to be picked up to go on the seaplane. Super keen. All right, let's go, Jacko. Are you keen, mate?
Yes, very keen.
Very keen.
Very keen.
All right, let's do it. Pack up and move on. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Keep pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing cold as ice, but my heart still beats. When I say no, it's yes. I'm putting you to the test. Can you handle me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you bad enough to sin? I think so, I think so. I think so, I think so. Okay, let me just be honest with you. I want you. And okay, I've been running circles all the time, but I want you.
Alright, so we've just landed and we're making our way off the main pontoon onto a boat to go see the horizontal waterfalls straight away, literally within 5 minutes. So just making our way out the back and onto the boat.
The air conditioner on this boat is quite powerful, so make sure you're holding onto those hats whenever we're cruising around. As we are going to go straight into the horizontal falls, if you would have seen from the plane, there's a bit of movement in there right now. I want to make sure you get a good view of that. And then from there we're going to head over to our accommodation and actually get into our helicopter flights. So we'll make sure you get the best view possible of the falls from the boat and the helicopter. So we're trying to, we don't want to rush this too much, but we want to make sure we get that good opportunity. Obviously the falls are limited to how long they run each day. But yeah, we'll try and give you a good time straight away, straight into the good stuff.
Like two fires, movement so graceful. Wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallize, fascinate. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run away. Crystallize, watching her prey. Crystallize.
She anticipates no chance if you become prey. Two stars in the darkest night, her crystallized fascinate. Her movements she feels, your heartbeat and animal fear. Her beauty is unreal, just be free out of here.
If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run away. Crystallize, watching her prey. Crystallize, fascinate.
Like I say, it's 40 metres deep in there. That pressure's all the way down the bottom as well. It is absolutely mind-blowing how much pressure is way through here.
So when it's flowing, do you know about how much water?
I know exactly how much water. So the man himself, Sir David Attenborough, he actually come here. He's the one that labelled this place Horizontal Falls. So he did a bit of maths on it, worked out how much water flows through the wide gap when we get our equinox tide, upwards of 11 plus metres. Does anyone want to have a guess how many litres per second? 3,000? Try 1 million.
Yeah.
So it is 1 million litres per second. Try and imagine your little litre carton of milk you got in the fridge at home. 1 million of them every second. It is ridiculous. That's one thing I just absolutely love about this place. Every time I come here and see this falls, it's different. It's never the same. You've got so much pressure, and so much water, not knowing where to go. And every time it's going to react differently. And depending on what the low tide was to what the high tide is and what time of the day and moon cycles and everything like that, everything just changes it. And even just the way the sun hits it, lights it up that blue colour. It's incredible. I hope you guys really appreciate what you're seeing right now. Because it honestly drops my jaw to the ground every time I see it, and I see it many times every day. So it's just one of those natural wonders of the world, that's for sure.
We are two wanderers at dawn of the world full of war. Early sunrise, I gave promise. You said always, and we run and dance. I'm following, I'm preaching you my church.
Yum.
That's alright. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What do you got there?
Ham and cheese croissant.
Yeah.
Delish.
What's been happening so far today, Jackie?
We've been in a seaplane, and then as soon as we got off that, we got in a boat and went through Horizontal Falls, and now we're waiting for a helicopter ride while we eat delicious food.
We had muffins and fruit platter and cappuccinos and hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Now we're having morning tea. Croissants.
It's a hard life.
And no one is right on this water so blind. Feel no doubts in your eyes, we said always, and we run it down. We are two strangers who fell in love in the world of wolves. Late sunset, you said yes, I said always, and we run and dance. I'm a water, you're a wave, I'm a player, you're my prize, I'm a ghost, you're a house, you're my body, I'm your bride, and no one is right. Oh, this world is so blind, feel no doubts in your eyes, you said always, and we run and dance. We run and dance, oh. We run and dance, oh. We run and dance, oh. We run and dance.
Alright, so we've just been shown to our room, which we're standing in, and I tell you what, this boat has just been refitted for the season, and it is pretty specky, yeah. You know, you go to many hotels around the place which are a lot
Not as nice as this.
not as nice as this, basically. The room's bigger than I thought. It's still small because we're on a boat, but it's way bigger than I thought and bigger than other boats that I've been on. We've had accommodation.
We're not even in here hardly any.
No.
At all, because we just did boats and helicopters, and we're going to go out again, and I think we'll go swimming, fishing, all that sort of stuff. So we're not even in here. But
what do you reckon? Show us some features. What do you love?
my favourite part is the view.
Let's get straight to the point, right? Look at that.
Like, it's actually stunning. And then the bathroom's actually pretty flashy. You got your like fancy mirror and fancy shower, and it's all like, it's just really cool.
How do you turn the lights on and off? And all that
Well,
sort of
this one is just a simple touch button, which is pretty cool. But then there's a main switch over here, so you can have full lights, and that turns the extractor fan on in the shower as well. But pretty neat, pretty nice.
Very nice. Very, very
But definitely
nice.
that view is
Yeah.
what you get.
Very, very, very specky. Alright, so the plan is now they're letting everyone settle into the rooms. So there's 18 of us
Yep.
on this 24-hour tour. So it's super, super exclusive. And we've now got the entire use of this boat.
No one else comes on here.
Correct. It's only for the 24-hour tour. So if you come and you do like just a day tour, there's a whole nother floating pontoon which accommodates you while you're out of the falls. But that's in another area. So that's in Talbot Bay, which is where the Seaplanes fly in. We're over in Cyclone Bay, which is where they come and they bring all their boats and all their gear. When the season's finished, they come and moor it up in Cyclone Bay. And Cyclone Bay is this really enclosed bay that's surrounded on 3 sides, so it doesn't matter really where cyclones come from. The gear's protected, which is why it's called Cyclone Bay. But anyway, we're settling in, and then very shortly, I believe we are having some lunch, which is at 2 o'clock. Barramundi. So, but it's been really, really good. I mean, as soon as we landed, we got taken straight on the boat. We then went from the boat back here, and we got to sit out on the back deck watching the helicopter take on and off, and we were given tea, coffee, cakes, fruit,
Croissants.
ham and cheese croissants, which were beautiful. And yeah, then we were brought inside after that, and then yeah, now we're being shown our room. So we've already been fed so much, and we were going, how's this morning tea at like 11:30?
It wasn't even. By the time that we ate the ham and cheese croissant, it was like 12:30, and I was like, when's lunch?
So you get being fed constantly.
Yeah.
As soon as we got
You're
on,
hungry, that's for sure.
So far this tour is magic.
So good.
So I can't wait to see what's happening next. But yeah, let's just settle in, and then we'll see you a little bit later. But I suppose probably now is a good point. I'll try and get a whole lot of footage of the boat, so you can see all the common areas and everything. But yeah, it's very, very flash, and going to be quite comfortable,
Yes,
I think.
I think so.
Very good. All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks, mate.
You want to ride him?
Mate.
You want to sit?
Yeah, mate. Better views. Alright, so we're just leaving accommodation and we are about to head back into Talbot Bay where the Seaplanes land to go for a swim in their shark cage and then out for a little bit of charter fishing. So it should be good. Alright, here we go.
All the big ones up back there.
Alrighty team, well welcome to the Lalangara Marine Park. This This is a marine park here that we're sitting in
Bull
now.
shark.
But it's not a
Bull
marine
shark,
reserve,
right there.
so that's why we can take you fishing still. But as soon you can sort of see that line there where it caves in to our right, that's where it enters the falls, and that's where it turns into a marine reserve. So you cannot go fishing now. Some of these smaller ones as well. This one here is named Maggie, and like I said, that bull shark is Ellie. We also have Will, who you'll see he lays on his back.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just like to say that he's showing off his private parts. That's where he got the name from.
Time to go fishing.
What you do to me, there's nothing left to see. You left me in the dark now, and I'm blended with disease. What you do to me, maybe it's my dignity. We ripped that all apart now, and there is no remedy. And I'm like, oh, hey, oh, I don't know this goes, and oh, whoa, yeah, I don't know where this ship will go. What you do to me, there's nothing left to see. You broke my heart in two. Now I'm stuck looking for you. What you do to me, maybe it's my dignity.
What do you reckon?
Pretty good.
That was
Oh mate,
great.
this view still gets me though.
I know, look at this. This is like sunset now.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
You know what we should get?
What's that?
We should like take it with the digital camera, pull these back, take a photo, and then over our windows in our caravan.
Just put that
just
so we
put this-
feel like we're always on the road.
Yeah, just put different photos.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, get a sunrise
Oh,
photo.
we're still there.
Yeah, we're still there.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so mint. Look at
It's
that.
just magical.
Can like just appreciate that.
Just
So good.
magic.
So good.
Pure magic. Did you have fun?
I did. Got a little finger mark and Spanish flag or stripy sea perch, which was good.
Caught a GIBB crimson snapper.
Yeah, a bit of juvie stuff around, but
Yeah.
there's a couple of good hits too.
Yeah, for sure. They were definitely there.
I just it's like an extra, just something else to do.
Yeah,
On the
and
trip.
one of the coolest places you could possibly fish. I
Yeah.
reckon. So,
And they'll go to whatever spot they reckon's good.
yeah.
There's a bit of a reef out the front of the horizontal fall, so
It's beautiful.
They took us there, and so you're sitting
like
there
30
watching.
meters deep.
Yeah, you're sitting there, but you're just watching the water come through the falls, and you're just there fishing, just going, oh yeah.
It's so cool. It's very cool.
Life is good. Life is good.
Not bad for a Thursday, are we?
I know. Yeah. Is it Thursday?
It is Thursday. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now we've just got back to the boat. Obviously the sun's going down. We have an opportunity to have a shower and then head upstairs where they're going to bring out some grazing boards and then on with the show tonight.
Dessert. The works.
So yeah. All
We
right.
have our own chef on board, so it's lovely.
Let's do it, mate.
Let's.
There's nothing left to see. You left me in the dark now. Don't come be fake with me. What I do to you. Oh baby, what I do to you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, ooh, oh, baby, I don't know how far this goes, and
Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 5:45 at the moment here, and Jackie and I are just getting up. We had a great night last night. After we put the cameras down, everyone was just sitting upstairs having a good old chat. And we've got a really, really good group, and it's been really, really great, this tour. Bit of a sad it's coming to a end already. 24 hours goes really quick on these sorts of things, but I suppose that's just how it goes. But the tour is not yet over. When we arrived yesterday and we went and saw the horizontal waterfalls, we saw it on an incoming tide, and if they get the tide times right this morning, we're going to see it on an outgoing tide. So they've told us that we need to be up and ready to leave our accommodation at 6:30, and they're going to take us for a whip around Cyclone Bay and then back off through to Talbot Bay, where all the seaplanes land, and to have another look at horizontal waterfalls before we return back to our accommodation for some beautiful breakfast. And then after that, we'll unfortunately have to pack up all our gear and be back on that plane and back to reality of traveling on the road. So not so bad, I suppose. So that is the plan for this morning. So we're just getting ready, packing up most of our stuff, and then we are going to Horizontal Falls to see an outgoing tide, which should be really, really good. Hopefully we'll be able to see the difference in our water level between the different bays a lot better, because we won't be looking from the high side down, we'll be on the low side looking up at the water level. So yeah, very keen. All right, let's go.
We are two wanderers at dawn of the world full of war. Early sunrise, I gave promise. You said always, and we run and dance. I'm following, I'm preaching you my church. I'm yin and yang, you're my E, I'm your I. And no one is right, or this world is so blind. Feel no doubts in your eyes, you said always, and we run and dance. strangers who fell in love in the world of wolves. Lake sunset, you said yes, I said always, and we run and dance. I'm water, you're a wave, I'm a player, you're my prize, I'm a ghost, you're a house, you're my body, I'm your glide, and no one is right. Oh, this world is so blind, feel no doubts in your eyes. You said always, and we run and dance. We run and dance, oh, we run and dance, oh, we run and dance, oh, we run and dance.
Alright, we'll hook in and then it's time to leave, right? Yeah. Time to leave, sadly, but we'll be back again. Alright, well, we've just finished our beautiful breakfast.
So yummy.
And unfortunately for us, it is time to go. But if you have watched this far, you may be very interested in coming to do a tour with the Horizontal Falls Seaplane Adventures like us. Now they do offer half day, I believe, and day tours, which fly in and out either from Derby or Broome. Depends on the season as to where they're departing from. So definitely check their website if you'd like to do it yourself. But if you do want to stay for 24 hours like us, then what's the go, Jackie?
So I think this one is called the Ultimate Luxury Horizontal Falls 24-hour tour. We booked the base one, which was about $1,700 a head, and then otherwise you can go upstairs, and then there's also a balcony room which is more again. So
if that interests you, you can definitely do that. But otherwise, the meals are the same, the
experiences are
all the same. It's just your room. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we've got a bit of a dilemma. The GIBB River Road is currently shut on the eastern side. The Great Northern Highway that heads to Kununurra is also still shut, and we don't know what we're going to do, if we're going to be hanging around in Derby, if we are going to take the Great Northern Highway because it looks like that may open sooner, or if we go and we try and do the GIBB River Road and hope that the roads that are closed open while we're up there. So they've had a lot of rain, but that's our dilemma to worry about, and the next time you see us, we would have made our mind up as to what we're going to do, especially once we get back into Derby and get some phone reception. We'll be able to check main roads and all the information in the town from the tourist desk. So, but yeah, who knows what next episode will bring, but this one has been great, and it's been a great way to kick off our trip. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.
Bye.